Here's our Merlin. She's been in the nest 4 times feeding today. The male's been a great hunter. He's been bringing in the small birds. She's been plucking them and going to the nest and feeding the youngsters. The last bird she stashed in the nest. Now she's over in her favorite tree, keeping an eye on the situation. So our young Merlins have had about 3 birds today, and they're probably getting full. So Papa's been a good provider. He just kept bringing them the small birds, and she kept plucking them. Like I say, the last one, I think she just stashed in the nesting area and then flew back in the tree here and is kind of taking it easy, waiting for him to nail the next little small bird, and then she'll cache that somewhere. It's nice and cool today. We have overcast skies. It's very comfortable. Our heat wave is no longer burning this up, so it's nice and fresh and cool, just like normal. And I'm sure our Merlins are happy too. It's too hot the last couple days. But this is the female. She's in her favorite tree. This is where the male brings the birds, and then they have the hand off, and she plucks them and then takes it to the nest and feeds the little ones. So I'll keep an eye on her for a bit, see how she does. We have 3 youngsters in there, and they're getting good size. They could become branchers any day now. So they hatched out on the 8th. We'll watch the female here. And she's very alert. And the male, he comes in, he's a little good hunter. He's just been back and forth several times today. But this seems to be the favorite tree for her, because she can keep an eye on the nest, run the stellar jays away, and has a little feud with the crow once in a while. And this is where the male flies in with the food and calls her over, and then she comes and gets it. Well, I pass a lot of food off in midair, and they get really vocal when it's feeding time. So she's being a good bird today. She's posing. Get a good look at her. But she can survey her whole area here. And there's plenty of small birds. When the male starts hunting about 5 o'clock, he's been bringing them in about every 15 minutes. Gets a lot of small birds. She's been feeding them to the youngsters, and they're fat and happy now. Well fed. But all our birds are comfortable now. It's 60-some degrees. It's going to be nice and cool and fresh now. And most of the day should be just perfect. I'll keep an eye on her. I'll check out the nest in a little bit. The little ones, like I say, are well fed, and they'll probably be going down for their nap. It's getting a nice cool breeze. I'll call that good then.